And we're back. Sorry it's been a bit, but there's been a lot of growth in my tank. Starting out with this frog spawn. This guy is huge. My plate coral seems to have actually healed. There used to be a scar towards the center of the screen right here. And he's closed up nicely. We also have two new heads that came in on the Magician Pally. They're growing in very nicely. If you look over here, we also have a new Zoa come in to the left. And also a third Zoa on my orange Blasto. And my tailspot Blenny has been finding new places to hide every day. This guy, I don't know, there must be a giant hole inside this rock because he'll go in head first and turn around somewhere in the rock. So he's been having a blast with that. Let's see if he does it. My pink Setosa has actually had a lot of growth, which you can see on the other side more. But I remember I used to get this, or when I first got this, it was half the width. You can see at the base it's already growing wide. And it's also branching. Look at that thickness, man. It's doing great. So last night I had to re-glue my bird's nest because it broke on me again in the same spot that it was broken before. It didn't happen in the move, so I'm not sure when exactly it occurred. But that's looking healthy as well. My orange-green acan has blown up on its two heads. It looks beautiful. And it's actually got a new head coming in already. Right there underneath that right, if you guys can see it. I'm looking forward to that one as well. My rainbow acan as well has grown a lot. It also has its third head that initially came in right here in the front center of the screen has grown a lot, as you can tell. And if you look right under here, there's two more coming in. And on the back, we also have another head that came in quite a while ago. You can see it's already quite a large head, getting ready to go. But the top down view on this coral, I'll hit at the end of the video, it's freaking awesome. My coral's also been growing a lot at its base. It's gotten a lot of thickness towards the base as well. It used to just kind of be a heart shape when I first got this coral. It's growing in very nicely. And it's actually grown taller as well. You can see that small lump on the top. That's new. This guy has also been growing a lot. It's getting very bubbly, if that's a term to be used for him. But he hasn't moved. He's been liking this spot since I put him there the first day, and he's been growing in nicely. They're a beautiful coral. And also here, we have our torch. He's loving life. He's grown a bit. He's not as open as he normally is today. I've been having contemplations about changing out the flow size to my tank. My circulation pump is at 240 gallons per hour using the Nano hydrocoralia, and it's just caused these guys to really close up. I'm kind of sacrificing my neon clove polyps for the sake of everything else to be happy with the flow of the water. But right now it's just too strong. Too much water movement going on. I've tried angling it every way, but I don't think it'd really make it happy. So hopefully when I change it out, this guy's gonna go back to being as full of life as it was before I change the spot for the Nano Coralia. My Sunny D Pally has really blown up as well. The two new heads are adult sized already. I don't see any new heads coming out from here. Maybe I do. Actually, I do. I feel like they'll be coming out from the base next. You can see it growing over the rock. It's usually how you can tell it starts to bubble up. And then this head as well that was attacked by a torch a long time ago has grown back in very nicely. And it's also very healthy. The head on this side of the cherry bomb blasto is really grown in. My red digi has grown thick in the thickness category, but not really in the height. But he is healthy. I'm surprised he lived. My hammer's been actually having bubbles happen near its mouth on each of the heads. You can kind of see it towards the center right now. It's hidden by a hammerhead right now. Yeah, right about there. And that's the same thing that my frog spawn did before its one head split into two. So I'm expecting this guy to really split into 4 heads from 2. It'll probably be a week or so from now. And then my candy cane is officially split into 4 heads. It's just completing its, I guess it's split from the middle. But we've got 4 individual mouths now on all sides. It's pretty nice. Also new, my clownfish have started to actually play inside of the frog spawn. Both of them at the same time. They're just hanging out right now, so well, maybe. Yep, there he goes. So I'm happy that the frog spawn's finally large enough for them to be enjoying themselves in. There he goes. So I did want to give out a shout out to the Instant Ocean. You guys keep asking me what I do to my corals. I found myself not even having to dose my tank. I haven't dosed in well over a month now, but about 2 or 3 weeks ago I switched over from just a regular Instant Ocean salt to the Reef crystal salt, which is supposed to be for the reefs. And it's made a drastic difference with the SPSs. So y'all, if you need to buy salt anyways, it's not much more expensive, so I feel like it's worth the extra $1 or $2. And as you can tell, it's been working for me, so hopefully it's been working for you. And I'm still running on the stock light. It's been doing fine. I think for those of you who have been having issues keeping SPS in the Evo, you might want to just try building up your rocks so your SPSs are at least halfway up. I really want to get another rock for here and here, and just keep this gapped underneath and pretty much raise everything up by maybe 2 or 3 inches. Primarily because I want to get my SPS even closer to the light, and I found that my rainbow acan has really grown very fast in relation to my orange-green acan, and I want to contribute that partially to it being closer to the light. So we'll see how that goes, but I really want my cherry bomb blasto to grow a bit more as well, which is another reason why I want to bring up the rocks closer to the light. So for filtration, I'm still running phosphate, carbon, actually it's carbon, phosphate, and then just the regular stock media that it comes in. But on the wall that splits the return half of your section to your intake, there's actually a slit that's right here on top that's maybe 2 inches by 1/4 of an inch. I covered that up with just a piece of plastic I glued over, and it's made a drastic difference in the amount of circulation that's actually running through the filtration unit as opposed to bypassing to the path of least resistance going into the return chamber immediately. And I didn't really realize that was there until a month ago. But that is my update, guys. Hope everything's going well with your tanks. If you have any questions, as always, shoot them over, and I'd be happy to answer anything you have. And Tail Spot Blenny says, enjoy your summer.